I am Mark Stewart, and I wanted to put in perspective leftism and the damage it's done. Leftism, when it wins and takes over governments, has killed in our lifetimes millions of people. I'll start close to home, Cuba, where the Castros need to kill people in order to stay in control. That's the result because democracy would not keep them in over and over and over again. This is not a choice that Cubans would like to have, but they're restrained by thugs with weapons for the last 60 years. A little further away, Ireland. Now, the Irish Republican Army has not killed that many people, but it includes innocents in the name of socialism. That is their basic philosophy should they come into control and govern parts of Ireland. Further, China, under Maoist rule, let over 30 million people starve to death, and Mao outright had about 5 million more killed. Not a nice record. But I'll give you a higher percentage. Cambodia, where the Pol Pot regime called Khmer Rouge, socialist, wiped out nearly a third of its people. Any intellectual, anyone non-intellectual who wanted to oppose the regime was liquidated. That was in 1978 and 1979. So the results in our lifetime, not good. More deaths by government than Islamic terrorist-related deaths. Let's go to not in my lifetime, where the biggest scourge came from what's known as a rightist group, but I don't think that's the right terminology. The German National Socialist Party, also known as the Nazis, were in favor of socialism. They liked the collective. The Nazi Party made sure that individualism was subordinate to the group. The Nazi Party recruited communists within their ranks and outside. There was even the term beefsteak Nazi. A beefsteak Nazi was somebody who wore brown shirts, the color of the German stormtroopers, brown on the outside, but red for communist on the inside. And that was a very common member of the SS in the days during World War II. Modern leftists will say, oh, but that can't happen here in the United States. I remind them, the most sophisticated country, recognized worldwide this way, in the 1930s was Germany. They wrecked themselves. They weren't naturally born defects. This was a scourge among normal people. This is a result of bad values. I do attribute Nazism to the left and not the right. The right is more of the devout, the desire for a theocracy. Hitler was not at all devout. Religion he had disdain for. The left, characterized by strong government, forcing people to lose their individualism, that characterized the Hitler regime perfectly. Nazism was a form of leftism. So, could it happen here in modern America? I'll get to that in the next video.